But in the wisdom of Kabbalah, still, we think that there is a reason for the creation of the world and a man has the so-called free choice. And this free choice, it leads a person to an action which he can perform, the only action throughout his entire life, throughout the entire history of humanity, where humanity is reaching this one single free action, which is independent action, which is to draw the reforming light, that in our world there is one negative force, the force of the ego. I've created the evil inclination. And we, those who feel that they're capable, that they want, that they're ready, those that understand that they can control their lives, meaning a person who achieved in the previous development by nature, that nature brought him to a point where he's asking about the meaning of life, the point in life, how to change life, and so on. Then he's reaching a state where, yes, it is possible to do something besides being in the egoistic nature of I have created the evil inclination, where just one thing's going on, which is the development of the evil inclination, and me and in everyone else. To that I can add the good inclination, that I'll introduce the good force, the force of light, the reforming light, called the Torah, and then I, with its help, I can change the actions which occurred both in this world and the general system, and I, the small person, am capable of doing it. This is actually the great present that we were given during the giving of the Torah, Matan Torah, to be a free people in our land, that our Ratzon, Eretz, land, desire, our egoistic desire, we can be free of it, that it won't be the only thing ruling us, and we, like puppets, are governed by it. But we can add positive force onto it, and by this we determine that we're in between the good and the bad forces, like we learn from the wisdom of Kabbalah, that we're in the middle third of Tiferet, the shell of Noga, have bad, have good, and then it is in our ability to all the time add the good force, and by that we determine, we decide what's going to happen. Meaning, I don't decide what's going to happen, more precisely to say, and how will it happen. I only decide how much of the good force can I add each moment that I am consciously understanding this work.